Hello viewers, my name is Dr. Kishnen Ajay Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of ECE from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College, Hyderabad. Today we are going to discuss a small snippet on remove duplicates from sorted list. So today's topic is snippet on remove duplicates from sorted list. So it's a lead code problem number 83. Let us start our session. So the title is remove duplicates from sorted list. Given the head of a sorted linked list, delete all duplicates such that each element appears only once. Return the linked list sorted as well. So here head is given as here in the given example there are three nodes are given 1, 1 and 2. So here 1 is repeated twice and we are expecting the output 1 and 2. It means the duplicates, how many number of duplicates are there in a linked list, those duplicates are removed. And finally, the result must be only single nodes. Only the single nodes which are not repeated we must get as the output. So given the head of a sorted linked list, we need to delete all the duplicates such that each element appears only once. So this we are going to apply the linked list concept here. For these examples or the programming code, we are going to apply the concept of linked list. So earlier we know the linked list concept that the linked list, it contains mainly two fields. We know that the linked list contains two fields. One is the data here. This is known as the value or data. And this is the address. This is the address of the next node. Suppose the address of the first node is 100. The address of the second node is 200. This 200 is stored here. This 200 is stored here. So here the value is 2. Always in a linked list, the address of the last node will be null. The address of the last node will be null. Why? Because the last node is not connected to the next node. We are going to specify it as null here. We are going to specify it as null. So in this example, example 1, we can see here 1, 1 and 2. The expected output must be 1 and 2. In the example 2, if you take the input as 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, here 1 and 1 are repeated here. So we are going to display as only one single one, and here 2 directly we are going to take in as the output, and 3 it is repeated as twice here. Only 1 3 is taken in consideration. So the expected output will be 1, 2 and 3. So the expected output will be 1, 2 and 3. Let us see the program how to remove the duplicates from the sorted list. So here we are going to take head here. A pointer head is taken here. Let us define first the variables what we are going to use in the program. Here head is taken as a pointer where current address is stored here. Where the current address of the first node it is stored in the head. Suppose the first node address is 100 here. Let us take 100 as the first node. And this 100 is taken as current here. Current variable is declared here. And in this current we are going to store here 100 here. Current means the name of the first node, the address of the first node. It is defined as 100 and current is equal to head here. So we are defining here current equal to head here. So here we are defining different variables in our program here. Head is a pointer here. Current is also another pointer which travels from first node to the last node here. And next is another pointer here. Next is a pointer which stores the address of the next node here. And value, VAL, we are defining it as VAL. That is whatever the data that is stored in the first node, this one we call it as val, and this field we call it as next here. Okay, and this 100 we are going to store in the head here. In the 100, let us start with the program here now. So here initially any node it will be stored in some address. So in our example, let us take suppose for this example 1, 1 and 2. Let us take 1, 1, 2. 1, 1 and 2 here. Okay. So the expected output will be 1, 2. Expected output will be 1, 2. So let us assume, let us represent this in the form of a linked list here. Suppose, let us say 1, 1, 2. Here 1, 1, 1. Suppose if you take here 1, 1 and 2 here. And this 1, 1, 2, how this will be stored in the linked list. Suppose this is a 1. Let us assume. assume this address as 100, and let us assume this as 150. Another one is there, and let us assume the next one is here. It is given as 112 as input here, and let us assume this as 2. It is stored inside the 200 here. Okay, and this address is 150. This address is 200. This address is 200 here, and this is the null here. So this is how the representation of the given nodes. So here, public list node delete duplicates list node of head is defined here. List node of head. So here initially head is taken as 100 here. Let us take head as 100. Let us take three nodes whose values are 1, 1 and 2. The addresses of the 1, 1 and 2 will be, the one is stored in the 100, another one is stored in the 150 address. This 2 is stored in the 200 address. Now here we are defining here list node current is equal to head here. List node current equal to head here. It means that current will be how much here? Current is equal to head. What is the head value here? 100. The head is given. The given head is stored as 100 here. So here we are defining current equal to head. So current will be equal to 100 here. Let us run the loop here while current not equal to null. So what is the current here? Current equal to 100. It means that 100 not equal to null, and ampersand current dot next not equal to null. What is current here? 100. 100 dot next means this is the next here. Current dot next means it is 150. 150 not equal to null. It means this statement is true here. This statement is true. So if this statement is true, the next line follows. So this line will be executed. So if, here you can write here, if current dot value, what is the current here? 100 here. Current dot value. So current dot value 100 here. 100 dot value means it is 1 here. So 100 dot value is 1. 1 equal to current dot next dot value. Current dot next dot value. So current dot next is how much? 150. Current means 100. 100 dot next means 150. 150 dot value means it is 1 here again. So 150 here, 150 is there. 150 dot value is, it is 1 here. So if 1 equal to 1, if 1 equal to 1, so this is true here. This statement is true. So if this statement is true, what happens? This line will be executed. The next line follows. Current dot next is equal to current dot next dot next. Current dot next. What is the current dot next here? Current is equal to 100. It means current dot next is, it is 150. Current dot next is how much? It is 150. So 150, it is directly appended to current dot next dot next. That means here the 100, what this line will do. So current dot next means 100. Let us assume here 100 is there, and here 1 is there, and here 150 is there. Current dot next will be attached to current dot next dot next. Current dot next means 150. 150 dot next means 200. So this link, this 150 and this 100 address node is linked and attached to the 200 address directly. It means it is attached to what? It is 200. Here what is there here? It is 2 here. It is 2 here. It means when this line is executed, we get this output. Current dot next is equal to current dot next dot next. Current dot next means 100. 100 dot next means 150. 150. This 150, it is a link to the, it is attached to the current dot next dot next. So 150 dot next means 200. 200 means this second value. So whenever we are going to attach these two nodes here, whenever these two nodes, this is terminated, this is killed here, we can terminate this node here, and the link has been established here. For these two, a link has been established by which line here? By this line here. Okay, so current dot next is equal to current dot next dot next. Whenever we write this line, this node will be terminated. The link will be disconnected from 100, and 100 is connected directly to 200. 100 is directly connected to 200, where this node 100 will store the data address 200 here. Here 200 will be stored automatically. Okay. Next, again, let us go to the while loop. Suppose if we go to the while loop here again, what happens? Let us see here. While current not equal to null. Again, we are going to the first loop. Again, we are going to the first loop while current not equal to null. Now, what is the current value here? What is the current value? 100. So 100 not equal to null. So current is 100 and current dot next not equal to null. What is the current here? 100. 100 dot next. So 100 dot next means how much? 200. So here we are seeing here while current is not equal to null and current dot next not equal to null. So current dot next means it is current is 100, current dot next is 200. So 200 dot next is not equal to null. So this 200 dot next is how much? It is null here. It is null here. So null is not equal to null. This statement is false. This statement is false here. So here in the 100 we are going to connect 200 here. Okay. And here if current dot value is equal to current dot next dot value, we are going to implement as current dot next is equal to current dot next dot next. So current dot next means this 150 is connected to 200 here. So automatically 200 is stored here. Okay. Now the current value will be 100. So while current not equal to null means 100 not equal to null. Current dot next. So current dot next means 200. Right? Current dot next means 200. So 200, it is 200 not equal to null here. So this statement is true here. This statement is true here. Right? So let us assume here 200 not equal to null. Current dot next means 200, 200 dot next means null. Sorry. 100 dot next means 200, 200 dot not equal to null. This is true. Okay. If current dot value. So what is the current here now? 100. Now this line let us see. If current dot value means 1. 1 equal to current dot next dot value. Current means 100. 100 dot next means 200. So 200 dot value means 2 here. 200 dot value means 2 here. So 1 equal to 2 here. So 1 equal to 2 means this statement is false. So when this is false here, this line will be executed. Current is equal to current dot next. So what is the current value here? 100. Current value is equal to 100. Current is equal to current dot next. Current dot next means it is 200. Now initially current is 100. Okay. Now current is equal to current dot next. Current means 100. 100 dot next means 200. Now current value will be updated as 200 here. Will be updated as 200 here. Now again the loop runs here. While loop runs here. Let us go to while loop again. Current value is updated as 200. Now again while current not equal to null. So current not equal to null means what is the current here? 200. 200 not equal to null and current dot next not equal to null. So 200 dot next. So 200 dot next means this is the next value. It is null. So null not equal to null. This statement is false here. Null not equal to null. This statement is false. Hence this line will not be executed and this lines will not be executed and this line will not be executed. Directly this statement will be executed. That is return head. So return head. What is the head here? The head is 100 here. What is the head here? Head is equal to 100. So this 100 will be returned. That means what is the head value here? 100. That means we get the output as this is the expected output. See here. This is what we are going to expect here. 100, 1, 200 and here we are getting 200 and here we are getting 2 here and this is null here. So output we get the display as 1, 2. In the output we get in the output we will not get the addresses. In the output we get only the result as the values, that is 1 and 2. So this is the value and this is another value 2. So one value is 1 here, the other value is 2 here. So the output, this is the expected output 1-2 here. So this is how the program runs. So just we are going to make use of pointers and this current pointer is used just to travel from first node to the last node here. So you can also check the same program by taking another example, another given example here 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. So you can also take another example 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. We get the same output as 1, 2 and 3 here. So whenever you are going to start the program, just assume the addresses. Assume the addresses as defined here 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. So assume the address of 1 as 100, another address as 150, 2 is equal to 200, 3 is equal to 350 and another 3 is equal to 400. So like this, if you assume the addresses, then it will be easy to understand the program line by line. Let us see some MCQs on this program here. What is the purpose of the current pointer? So the first one is, what is the purpose of current pointer? A. Create nodes. B. Traverse list. C. Delete head. D. Count nodes. So the answer is B. The current pointer is used to travel from initial node to the last node. So the answer is B. Traverse list. Why is the list guaranteed to be sorted? Why is the list guaranteed to be sorted? A. To use recursion. B. To detect duplicates easily. C. To reduce memory. D. To create nodes. D is to create nodes. Let us check the answer. The answer is B. That is to detect duplicates easily. To detect duplicates easily. Initially, current points to. Initially, the pointer current is used in the program which points to A. Null. B. Head. C. Tail. D. Duplicate. So the answer will be head. Initially, current points to head. What does current.next represent? What does current.next represent? So current.next represent A. Previous node. B. Current node. C. Next node. D. Head. So current.next represent, the answer will be C. Next node. The current.next represents what? C. It is next node. What happens when current.value is equal to current.next.value? Current.value will be equal to current.next.value. So in our example, 1 equal to 1, what happens? So here we are having 1, 1 and 2. So when 1 equal to 1, what happens? This will be duplicate, right? This duplicate will be deleted. This duplicate will be deleted here. So A. Move current. B. Delete duplicate. C. Stop loop. D. Return head. So the answer is B. Delete duplicate. Which node is removed by current.next is equal to current.next.next? So which node is removed by current.next is equal to current.next.next? A. Current. B. Head. C. Duplicate next node. D. Tail. So the answer will be C. Duplicate next node. So this will delete the duplicate node and the current node will be appended to the next node here. So duplicate next node. The answer is duplicate next node. So here, whenever there are 3 nodes, 1, 1 and 2. So whenever this node is deleted, this is connected directly to 1 to 2. So the meaning of this line is current.next is equal to current.next.next means automatically the first node is connected to the last node. Why does the algorithm compare current.val with current.next.val? So why does the algorithm compare current.val with current.next.val? A. To find the largest value. B. To detect adjacent duplicates in the sorted list. C. To reverse the list. D. To count the nodes. The answer will be B. So to detect the adjacent duplicates in the sorted list. To detect the adjacent duplicates in the sorted list. What is the time complexity of removing duplicates using the iterative approach? A. O of n square. B. O of log n. C. O of n. D. O of 1. So the answer will be C. O of n. Suppose the condition is changed to if current.val is not equal to current.next.val, current is equal to current.next. Else current.next is equal to current.next.next. What is the main reason this works correctly? What is the main reason this works correctly? So A. The list is circular. B. Duplicates are always adjacent in a sorted list. C. It uses recursion internally. D. The list contains unique values only. Unique values only. So the answer will be B. Duplicates are always adjacent in a sorted list. So duplicates are always adjacent in a sorted list. What happens if the loop condition is changed to while current not equal to null without checking current.next? What happens if the condition is changed to while current not equal to null without checking current.next? A. It becomes faster. B. It skips duplicate nodes. C. It may throw a null pointer exception when accessing current.next.val. D. It removes only one duplicate. It removes only one duplicate. So the answer is C. It may throw a null pointer exception when accessing current.next.val. It may throw a null pointer exception when accessing current.next.val. We close the session. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon